VHDA's Rental Housing Division is excited to introduce a new contractor's requisition tool called the Construction Budget Application, or CBA. The tool is accessed through Procorum and is used to create and manage the line item and subcategory budgets. Once the general contractor, or GC, creates and submits a requisition in order to initiate draws on the budget, approval is required. This video will identify the 4 required approvers and how to approve or reject a requisition. A requisition requires the approval of 4 system collaborators in distinct roles: the GC, the owner, the architect of record, and the VHDA Construction Control Officer, or CCO. Although multiple users may be assigned to the same role in a work center, only 1 user per role needs to approve each requisition. For example, if a construction project has 3 owners listed in the system, only one of them must approve a requisition. All 4 approvers must approve a requisition to authorize disbursement of funds and to draw down on the budget. Once a requisition is submitted, the system will generate a notification email. To access the requisition, you can click the link in your email. If you are logged into the system, you will be routed to the requisition. If you are not logged into the system, you will be routed to the login screen. After logging in, you will then be routed to the requisition for review. Or, you can open your browser and pull up Procorum. After logging in, you will click the project's Work Center, then click Construction Budget, and then click View Budget. The list of requisitions will display in the Requisitions grid. Click View Requisition for the appropriate requisition you need to review. Review the requisition in its entirety and view the Progress Completion, or PC report. To generate a PDF copy of the PC report from the requisition, click PC Report. The PC report provides a detailed view of the work requested in this requisition and displays the progress to date for any subcategory and splits within this requisition. Additionally, it gives you a quick view of the requested units of measure while inspecting the work in place before you approve or reject this requisition. Your roles row in the Requisition Approvals grid will display active Approve and Reject buttons. To approve the requisition, click Approve. The approval form will open in a new window. It includes a certification statement. By applying your electronic signature, which replaces the need for a wet signature, you are agreeing to the statement and giving your formal approval of the requisition. The organization name is pre-populated with the information in your Procorum profile. You may edit this field if appropriate. If necessary, enter any notes which will be recorded with your approval. You may edit these notes at any time. For approval decisions, notes are not required. Then, click Approve. Keep in mind, the approval of all 4 approvers is required to authorize disbursement of funds and to draw down on the budget. Therefore, until all approvers have responded to the requisition with a decision, you may change your decision to reject it if necessary. There might be times when you want to approve a requisition, but you notice it contains an incorrect value. For example, the percentage of a line item does not match the work completed in the field. Rather than rejecting the requisition, the VHDA CCO, the GC, or the GC's admin can use the Pullback for Edits option. This will allow them to edit and resubmit the requisition with the correct information. All approvers will need to approve or reject the resubmitted requisition. To learn more about using the Pullback for Edits option, view the Creating a Requisition video on vhda.com/MF Underwriting Guides and Forms. However, there may be times when you will need to reject a requisition. For example, There is a lack of current change order information which may impact this disbursement. To reject a requisition, click Reject. The rejection form will open in a new window. The organization name is pre-populated with the information in your Procorum profile. You may edit this field if necessary. You are required to enter information related to and/or explaining the rejection decision in the Notes field. You may edit these notes at any time. Then, click Reject. If one approver rejects the requisition, the system will duplicate the requisition to create a new one in an open pending status with the same requisition number. This allows the GC the opportunity to modify and resubmit the requisition for approval. All 4 approvers must approve or reject the modified and resubmitted requisition. The rejected version of the requisition will be closed and saved. At any time, you may click Rejected to view them. Any notes related to the rejection will be saved for historical purposes. Once the requisition reaches a final state of approved or rejected, all 4 approvers will receive an email notification. To generate a PDF copy of the requisition, from the requisition, click Requisition Report. The owner will submit this report to VHDA along with their owner's application for disbursement. The process of creating reports in the CBA will be detailed in another video. To learn more about using the CBA, view the user guide or other instructional videos available at vhda.com/MF Underwriting Guides and Forms. If you have any questions about your budget, contact your assigned VHDA CCO.